identification.
It's snowing.
Driver's license prior to passing AB60. And they got a false green card.
Nice.
Anyone who has family members, who are undocumented knows that almost entirely everybody has secured some sort of false identification. That's what you need to survive, to work. They are eligible for massive deportation.
Now, on the issue of signing the Pledge of Allegiance, maybe you should have said, I'll have to circle back with you on that one.
I'll circle back if there's more I can share with you. I'll circle back with you if there's more to convey. I'll have to just circle back with you. We can circle back with you. I'm happy to circle back with you. I can circle back. I will have to circle back on that one. That's an excellent question. Oh, that's an important question. We will circle back with you. We'll circle back with you. It's an interesting question, but we'll circle back. I'm happy to circle back, but I'll have to circle back with you on it. It's a good question, but we'll circle back with you on this today. We will certainly circle back with you more directly. I hate to disappoint you, but I will have to circle back with you on that as well.
Constitutional objection to a second term don't really mean it. And the reason I'm saying this is, again, we talked about yesterday with the exchange between Rand Paul and George Clinton afterwards. These guys have long since stopped being journalists. They're advocates. It's just so strange because, look, I'm not a constitutional scholar. I don't tell you about it. I have an opinion on this, but I don't. By the way, Jake Tapper is a Democrat. He used to work for Democrats. His wife, he was. I'm Larry Hill. Three reporters. Here, everyone did hit hard this past year, and the last thing you want to think about are the most ruthless letters in the alphabet. IRS. Have you received a letter in the mail or worse, a bank levy notice from the IRS? If you're a business owner, are you behind in payroll taxes? This can lead to huge penalties, possibly even shut you down and come after you personally. Listen up. I've got relief for you. Call Rush Tax Resolution. 866-247-6502. That's 866-247-6502. I've been talking about Rush for years now, and they are the real deal. Plus, the only one I recommend. You need someone on your side to fight and win. Rush Tax, A+ rated with the BBB, and an incredible zero complaint history.
Yeah.
So many rogue graders,
Light coming on over.
have taken my advice. Call Rush Tax and their IRS troubles are done. Call the only company I trust, and that's
Oh.
866-247-6502. 866-247-6502 or rushtaxrevolution.com.
I guess that is the salt truck.
Are you getting steady cash flow? Ready to diversify? NRIA has grown to be one of the nation's leading specialists and offers 10% annualized monthly payouts with bonuses targeted
They
at
plowed the road between
21%.
the casino and the
That's right.
expressway.
Steady 10% monthly payments with bonuses. As their slogan says, they specialize in realty investing done right. You can even use your 401k or IRA to invest. NRIA's 15-year track record and $1.2 billion in new construction development backs you. Learn how you can invest in this hard asset real estate cash flow fund today and receive 10% annualized monthly payout with bonuses. Read it first.
Just laying salt. They're not plowing.
Recently here at Word Media, we moved our radio station to a new location, but we started in an older building.
It's really pretty. It's really look beautiful. It's all white. See that?
Word Media general manager Joy Hunt, he came in and did the work here at Word Media Group. He actually did training as well. So he's multifaceted.
Street lights down here.
But he's so professional. He did it while we were still working. From windows, doors, to bathroom remodels, kitchens, and room additions, plus siding, beds, flooring, big or small jobs rely on Scott Home Improvement to get it done fast and professionally. Serving Jefferson,
I smell like skunk,
Yeah, it's a skunk.
right?
Are you thinking of buying or selling your home in this market? Do you have questions about preparing your home to sell? Thinking of
And then tomorrow, this that the car will be so dirty
Yeah.
a piece of real estate? Let me assist
because of that salt.
all of your real estate needs. Hire the hardest working real estate agent you'll ever meet. That's Elizabeth Monarch with the Monarch Group, powered by ESP Realty. When the time comes to making that important decision of buying or selling your home, call me. I want to be your realtor. Search for all homes at
will create a list tracking former Trump administration officials' future endeavors. It's called the Campaign Against Corporate Complicity. It's committed to tracking former administration personnel since the fall of 2020. The group is a collaboration between public interest organizations, Accountable U.S., and American Oversight. While the group, writes the Hill, labels itself as nonpartisan, it does not officially disclose its funding, and has major staffing overlap with Democrat and liberal groups, according to the news outlet.
We're not gonna cross the river, Dada.
Not here.
Oh, not here.
Bloomberg says the organization will specifically track several Trump administration officials associated with Trump's immigration policy, including former acting Homeland Security Chad Wolf, former Homeland Security Secretary Kirstjen Nielsen, and former Trump advisor Stephen Miller. It will also monitor one-time counselor to the president Kellyanne Conway and former Interior Secretary David Bernhardt. Apparently, Ben Carson did not make the list. The executive director of American Oversight, his name is Austin Evers, told Bloomberg, quote, "As people leave government, we expect them to show up on the doorstep of corporate America." He said, quote, "The people who companies hire reflect their corporate values. If companies hire senior level officials that engage in Trump's attempts to undermine and violate the rule of law, they are complicit in the cruel, undemocratic, and dangerous policies and rhetoric of his administration." In the quote.
Might be new. I've never seen it before.
That's the President Kyle Herring of Accountable U.S.
Election. On second thought, he should celebrate. We should all celebrate. Masks off, everyone. But let's listen back to the second part again.
When she was, I think, mayor of San Francisco, she made a decision to replace a Confederate flag that was vandalized in front of City Hall. And that, therefore, made her, it didn't stay very long. The flag didn't stay very long. They ultimately moved it, but she made the decision to put it back after it had been vandalized. And so, therefore, she apparently is, well, she's on the list, but they voted not to remove her name from the school. So she got saved. I guess they felt that was a bridge too far. Mike Lindell has been canceled on Twitter. Here's what he said about cancel culture.
That list is bigger. There's also HEB, the shopping channel, Shop HQ. I mean, they just keep, turning in their POs and saying we don't want my pillow anymore. I've always backed this great President Donald Trump. I've always had his back since 2016 when I first met him. But when I went back to Minnesota in 2016 to say, hey, I met the candidate Donald Trump, I was attacked by bots and trolls. And I reached out to the media, did a press release, and I was just called a racist and everything you could imagine. And I thought, wow, are these people real? No, they weren't real. They're attack groups and they're bots and trolls. So I've been through this before. Last spring, I spoke out for the Rose Garden, said we should all get in our Bibles and reach out to Jesus, stay in the Word, and spend time with our families. We were attacked then. So we're used to this at my pillow, but this time it's different. And this time, about 17 days ago, when someone put up on the internet actual new machine election fraud, I retweeted it, and they took my Twitter down. Now, when they took it down, this is interesting. They didn't take it down all the way. I just couldn't do anything, and they were running my Twitter like they were me. And then a week ago, they did a Dominion, went on TV and said they were going to go after Mike Lindell. Well, they did. They hired hit groups and bots and trolls, went after all my vendors, all these box stores to cancel me out. This cancer culture, fake stories coming out to attack my Lindell Recovery Network, which helps addicts across the country. It's just a shame, Tucker, if they can do it to me, believe me, they can do it to anyone out there. But I'm not backing down. We cannot back down out of fear this time. Nobody can. I told these box stores, you guys, these aren't real people. These are trolls and bots.
The real people will buy the products and will support you. You can't do this just because they cancel you. Try and cancel culture. Calling for some common sense on the left.
Excuse me?
This is your wake-up call from TracFone Wireless.
Okay.
What if you didn't eat all those pretzel sticks by the end of the month, so this store took them back?
Good luck.
That's how some wireless companies are with your data, but TracFone Wireless gives you unlimited carryover data with active service, so you keep what you pay for. Plans start at $20 a month.
Wow, that's cool.
Sir, are you bothering the customers?
Yeah, hang on. This is your wake-up call, people. TracFone Wireless. Now you're in control. Available at major retailers. See terms and conditions.
Video?
Still video the whole trip?
Yeah, why? I told you I'm gonna download it in YouTube.
The whole trip?
It's not whole trip. I got it. I pause
Not
and
much to
playing
see.
like that. I pause and play.